toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Western Michigan's offense will come out first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. He's past the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Fires left. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the left. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Oh, Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Kane. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 9 to Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll sneak it. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. He'll keep it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll keep it on the sneak. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Motion from the wideout. After the run, now to throw. They're working that left side. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Makes the quick grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in down the sideline. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
First down for the offense.
The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. Inside the 25. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Leaves it with the back. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Yates.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's open on the right. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 13 to Ball State. The Maction never sleep.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Leaves it with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After an unproductive first half and opening drive in the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a 1st down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. And some room to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. It's caught. Hard running there. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kick is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Western Michigan.
Quarterback on the keeper. That's a fumble on the play. And they fumbled the thing out of bounds, but they maintained possession, but it'll be right at the previous line of scrimmage. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll run it from the gun. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of what. Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 13 to Ball State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Cade. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
At the 27.
Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Blue Hens are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Defense
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
The Blue Hens will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The play action fake. He's got an open man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the... He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man down the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. They'll try to power it in. And he'll be brought down. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Kane. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
of 11. And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They try to get it outside on the left. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Delaware. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires it down the seam. He's got it for a big play. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Hauls it in.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds space on the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
This drive will open from the 15. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.